Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dive into the exciting world of SEC filings. Today, we're cracking open the AZEK company's latest proxy statement. And no, it's not about fancy building materials, but about some behind-the-scenes corporate housekeeping that could affect the future of the company. Stay tuned because we'll explore how some old friends are being asked to leave the party, and what it all means for you as an investor. AZEK, for those who don't know, is a big player in outdoor living products. Think decking, railing, and all that good stuff to make your backyard the envy of the neighborhood. But today, we're not talking about composite decking, we're talking about corporate governance, specifically, some proposed changes to their company charter. The main story here revolves around AZEK wanting to remove some special privileges that were in place for their former private equity sponsors. Basically, the folks who used to own a big chunk of the company. Now that these sponsors are no longer major shareholders, AZEK wants to cut ties, or at least the official ties written in the company's rulebook. So what exactly are these special privileges they're trying to get rid of? Well, the proxy statement outlines 3 proposals that aim to do just that. Think of it like cleaning out the attic after the kids have moved out, time to get rid of old stuff that you don't need anymore. First up, proposal number 4. This is basically a cleanup operation, removing references to the former sponsors in the company's documents since they're not really involved anymore. AZEK says these changes are administrative in nature and won't affect the rights of current shareholders. Next, we have proposal number 5, which deals with something called a corporate opportunity waiver. This waiver basically allowed the former sponsors to pursue business opportunities that might have otherwise been a conflict of interest with AZEK. Now that they're not major shareholders, this waiver is obsolete or unnecessary, so AZEK wants to get rid of it. Finally, there's proposal number 6, which is a bit more technical. It involves something called business combination restrictions, which are rules designed to prevent hostile takeovers or other shady deals. AZEK's former sponsors were exempt from these restrictions, but now that they're not major shareholders, AZEK wants to level the playing field for everyone, like making sure everyone follows the same rules on the playground. If this proposal is approved, everyone will be under Delaware General Corporation Law, or DGCL, Section 203. AZEK's Board of Directors is urging shareholders to vote for all 3 proposals. They argue that these changes will simplify the company's governance structure and remove unnecessary provisions related to the former sponsors. They want to make it clear that the old sponsors are gone and the company is moving in a new direction. The company emphasizes its commitment to good corporate governance and its engagement with stockholders. They claim they have a robust program to understand stockholder interests, and senior management and investor relations teams routinely communicate with stockholders, meaning that they talk regularly with shareholders to listen to their opinions. In fact, in fiscal year 2024, they reached out to most of their big stockholders and talked to those who agreed to chat, as well as those who asked to speak with them, so it seems that listening to the people that own their company is something that they care about. AZEK urges all stockholders to vote on these proposals. Regardless of whether they plan to attend the virtual annual meeting, they want to make sure that as many people as possible provide their opinion. Now let's put this into perspective. What does all this mean for AZEK and its investors? Well, on the surface, these proposed changes seem like pretty standard corporate housekeeping. They're removing outdated provisions and streamlining the company's governance structure. But there's also a deeper message here. AZEK is signaling that it's moving on from its past and embracing a new chapter, one where it's not beholden to the interests of its former private equity sponsors. This could be a positive sign for investors who want to see the company operate with greater independence and focus on long-term growth. So, what's my take on all this? Well, I think AZEK is making the right move by cleaning up its corporate governance structure. Removing these special privileges for the former sponsors makes sense now that they're no longer major shareholders. It levels the playing field for all investors and simplifies the company's operations. One thing I am curious about is AZEK's long-term vision. While they talk a good game about engaging with stockholders and fostering strong relationships, it's important to see how this translates into concrete actions. Will they continue to prioritize stockholder interests as they pursue new growth opportunities? Only time will tell. Overall, I'm cautiously optimistic about AZEK's direction. The company has a strong position in the outdoor living products market, and these corporate governance changes could help unlock even greater value for stockholders. But it's important to keep a close eye on the company's financial performance and its ability to execute its long-term strategy. Thanks for watching this episode of Corporate Decoder. If you found this analysis helpful, please give us a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of SEC filings. Until next time, stay informed and keep decoding.